But in a massive 3 points and thoroughly deserved on that second half performance in particular.
Yeah, look, I think there was an air of frustration in the stadium first half. But what we have to understand is these teams aren't going to make it easy for us. And there was 10, 11 bodies behind the ball, low block. And yes, we were probably ultra patient at times. But what we have to remember is we're working the opposition. And they can't keep the physical performance up for 90 minutes. So there comes a time, normally around the 60-minute mark, where the opposition start to fatigue, the spaces on the pitch become bigger, and then we've got the players to take advantage, whether it be the players that are on the pitch at the time, or we can bring firepower off the bench to hurt them, and that's exactly what happened the second half. We scored an outstanding goal, but really should have had 3 or 4 more. I think we hit the crossbar at least a couple of times, had 2 or 3 1v1 situations that we didn't take, but I'd rather them save those goals for hopefully further down the line. But second half performance was excellent.
Absolutely, it was just about an hour gone when Josh scored that goal, and what a lovely goal. It's another super performance. He brought him back into the side today, and he was as good as anyone out there.
Yeah, he was outstanding, and he's been a really consistent player for us since he's got back in the team. Obviously he had that long injury and it's taken him a little while to get back to where we believe he can get to, but it was a phenomenal performance today. Again, great mention for the back three, who I thought defended superbly well. MJ again in the middle of George and Gethin were outstanding.
And at this stage of the season where you need to win games, you've absolutely delivered.
Yeah, look, we know there's high pressure at the moment and we understand there's nerves, but as I said, it's against teams that are coming to make things difficult and awkward for us. Just, if we don't get your first half, and it might not necessarily happen first half, as they fatigue, the spaces become bigger, that's when we can get you. And I think we got them second half. As I said, it was a very good performance. Just the slight downside is that we didn't score more.
But we've talked about this run of 3 games. I know that you've taken one at a time, but it's been the ideal start to that, hasn't it? You've kept momentum going, the table looks good, and you're going to Accrington now on a high.
Yeah, look, for us, it's just about taking care of ourselves and making sure that our performance levels are good. And if we can play to our level, then we're going to be a hard team to get a result from. That proved today, and then Tuesday, we now have to get ready for that. This has gone now. We have to refocus and reset, ready for a very challenging game on Tuesday. Just
last year, it's been a very busy April. It's not finished yet. Everybody appeared to come through okay, and how are the other injured lads?
Yeah, we're getting bodies back all of the time. The lads came through fine today. Obviously, we've got players on the bench as well that are itching to have an impact. Owen Toll's been on the grass and came through fine today, so potentially we could see him pretty soon. Rico's been running today, we could see him pretty soon, so all of a sudden the bodies are coming back and yeah, we're in a good place, but we're not going to take there's no complacency in the dressing room at all. It's now refocus and making sure we're ready for Tuesday.